Good evening, everyone. In this Godlike Friday, it's great to see everybody coming in. It has been a very challenging work week. I feel like I've driven like 500 miles this week and traveling all over different towns with my new position, but I'm really enjoying it. It's great to see everybody here. I want to thank the 136 subscribers we have this week. My goodness, I can't believe it. We have just hit 4,000 subscribers on Godlike Statues. I want to thank everyone for your support and working with us. I promise to bring you the best content this year. We have some announcements to make as we go throughout the year. But this is going to be something that you don't want to miss. I promise you want to be here for what we're going to be giving away, but also what we're going to be talking about and teasing coming in 2025. Pretty excited for that, and I'm looking forward to it. It's great to see everybody here. Freddie, been with me since day one, man. We're at 4,000. Good to see you.
Yes, good to be back. I feel like it's been a while since I've been here. Um, Ever since the new year, them kids that I got, man, I've been playing chauffeur, man. It's soccer practice, it's this practice, it's music practice, it's concert. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, I can't believe this, like the schools and stuff, man, got you guys busy. You just got back, but daddy take me here, daddy drive me there. So I've just been busy day after day, grinding. So, and I actually thought I was gonna get a rest today, and then after work, my daughter hits me up, Dad, let's go. I was like, go where? Like, Dad, you don't have practice. I'm like, today again? So drove there, came back. So I'm kind of excited for tonight, man. To just now finally on a Friday, just rest and have some fun. So glad to
Yeah, I
be here.
mean, hey, man, you're a good dad, man. That's all there is to it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to see everybody here. Brian, how you doing, man? We're at 4,000. Good to see you.
Yeah, man, that's an awesome milestone. Once again, it's great to be here. I'm back from traveling for work all week, so I'm running on a little bit of empty here. I want to jump on. Love seeing you guys every Friday and
Yep,
being a part of the community. So yeah, man, I'm excited to talk
absolutely.
about things. But if I bail a little bit early, it's just because I'm done.
Okay, I understand. Thanks for being here, man. Great to see you.
Yeah.
Marcos, we're at 4,000. Good to see you, man.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Can't wait to get the show started.
Mhm.
I can't think off the top of my head what was out this week, but hopefully it's some good stuff, some good topics we can talk about. I actually just
There's a lot.
can't think.
But
Yeah, I just really can't think for some reason. But yeah,
a lot of
happy to
times
be here.
too, when during the work week, it's challenging to kind of keep up with things.
Yeah.
Whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm
I
on
wish I
top of it.
was. I wish I was young, man. I can just party all the time like Marcos. Hey, I miss those days, man.
Hey, dude, it started to hit me, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like this past December, man, I was trying to go hard as I used to back in the day. I'm like, dude, I was out at night.
Back in the day, dude, your
I can't
back in
do
the
this
day was
anymore.
like 6 years ago. My back in the day was 20 years ago.
Dude, no, I was like, I went out one night. Like, it's like 11. I'm like, I want to go home. Like, this is too much. I'm too late. I'm getting old. I'm getting up there, guys. I'm getting up there.
I kid you not. My oldest, she's a teenager. She's in high school. I kid you not. I had said something to her because we had to go do something, and then she's on her couch, like pretty much looked like she's curled up, kind of like napping. I said, "Let's go." She goes, "Oh, Dad, I'm getting old." Not like how I literally flipped for 5 minutes. I said, "What?" I said, "Man, get you behind old." I said, "Yo, you man, you're not even in college." Yeah, I flipped. Hey, I wish.
That's funny. Y'all want to see old? I gotta look in the mirror. That's the old guy. But Noah, great to see you, man. We're at 4,000. Uh, just an awesome milestone, but good to see you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's exciting, man. This has been such a great journey, and it's awesome to see the channel keep growing, and just all the people that we see every week that get on and join us. And I don't know, man. It's just it's a highlight of my week. So I'm happy to get on. I got to work all weekend doing an event at work, so this is my little moment of respite before that. So very
All
happy
right.
to get on and see you guys for a little bit. So
That's
yeah.
awesome. Sorry I had to work this weekend, but
That's cool, man. Luckily, I don't have to work too many weekends throughout the year, so I can't complain too
yeah,
much. So yeah,
well, that's good. It's nice to like when I signed off my new contract that you're off every weekend. If you have to work an extra day, it's X amount of dollars. I was like, I'm signing right here. Then I'm good to go.
Mhm.
And of course, you can't forget Mr. Kiefer. Good evening, sir. How are you? We're at 4,000, and I think maybe you have something to say this evening. How are you?
Yeah,
Good to see
well, first of all, congrats to everybody on the panel. Everybody works hard to contribute, especially Jimmy. I know what he does behind the scenes. I don't know how he does it all. Honestly, it's crazy. He tells me, "Oh, I did this, I did that." I go, "Did you have time to go to work today?" "Oh, sure, no problem." Okay, that's great. But yeah, Jimmy kind of put us here. He's been working really hard, and congrats. Yeah, special announcement for the Kiefer Award coming up September 19th. So everybody's got a lot of time. Take some wonderful photos of your collection and submit them when the time is approaching. But thanks to all of Jimmy's hard work behind the scenes, we have a Nintendo Switch Lite, and that's going to be the giveaway. Wow, can't believe it. That's going to be the giveaway for the Alan Kiefer Award. So, man, congrats, Jimmy, on coming up with such an amazing giveaway. Hats off to you, man. Really looking forward to it.
Wow. I still don't know how we got here, but we're here. So I was talking with our panel today, and just that I did everything I could to make sure we had some great things for this week, for this year. And this is going to be a great giveaway for the Alan Kiefer Award. We'll also have a trophy, of course, too. This will be something that we will give away at the on September the 19th for the Alan Kiefer Award. This is secured, and it has been confirmed. So we will have one to give away. Very exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to give that away to somebody for one of the best displays in the community. And I think me and Alan will discuss how we're going to do this year, but I really want to do internationally, and we're going to work on that this year because we have some incredible collectors overseas, and I don't want to leave anybody out this year. I felt like in the past that's maybe something that's happened. Again, the Alan Kiefer Award will be the trophy and a Nintendo Switch Lite. Thank you very much for Nintendo of America for helping us and getting this out. I'm really excited for that. I have one teaser I'll do for you for our next milestone. It'll only be a teaser, but I will announce it very soon when I have everything locked down. But it's already coming into fruition. We're actually going to do it. So we'll be giving away. We have a new sponsor, and we're giving away a $2,000 statue coming soon. Coming soon to our channel. So I'm looking forward to giving that away to somebody in the future. All you got to do is be a member of our Godlike Statues YouTube channel and our Facebook group, and this will be coming soon. I will make the announcement with our new sponsor coming up. We still have several sponsors, but this is our newest one, and I cannot wait to share that with the community. I still remember when I called Marcos and Freddie, and I said that, look, I've got this idea to make Godlike statues, and before I finished everything, they both said, "I'm in," and I really appreciate that. We wanted to bring Alan in, and Alan, he rarely streamed, but we kind of, hey, please come with us, and this is where we're at now. Noah's found us on YouTube, and really wanted to join us, and I knew within 3 minutes he was a part of our team, and I met Brian the same, like we just talked for a few minutes, and he was automatically. And so this is what you see in front of you is Godlike team. This is us, and it's built by all of us, not by one of us. So I just want everybody to know that. Epic giveaways coming up for everyone. I'm looking forward to doing that for the community. And let's address the chat because we have a lot of people here. I forgot the big one for tonight. I forgot. We have one for tonight too. So we will be giving away a $100 PlayStation card, courtesy of Sony PlayStation here at the 1 hour mark. So tonight we'll be getting $100. Somebody will be getting a $100 gift card tonight. So how does it work? I'll post the instructions once we're because if I say it now, you'll just do it. So we'll just wait until the 1 hour mark. And of course, Noah will do the drawing. We'll do a drawing in the chat, okay? And this is our 4,000 giveaway for somebody. So congratulations, whoever wins that. It's going to be great for you. And I cannot wait to give it away. It's going to be for another, collector. Man, so much to talk about, so much given away, so much incentives tonight. So I'm looking forward to doing that for somebody. Let me address the chat because we have a lot of people coming in. Dinesh, great to see you. If you did not see his review on his BlackBerry, that was an amazing piece. Man, Marcos, I cannot wait for you to get that. That piece is huge.
Enormous. Yeah.
Huge. Yeah, it's huge, but it's fantastic. Great review. Thanks for doing that for us. Terry, my man's always got my back. It's great to see you. Thanks for being here. My man, Fine Tip, he's got an amazing show. Great to see him. The artist herself has arrived. Great to see you, Kinsey. Thanks for being here. Make sure you check out her. They did a room tour with Everyday Collector, John. Make sure you check that out. If you don't know who she is, she's got, like I said, I've said before, she's got a really great eye, but you can really see in the room tour, like the things that she's got together and how she portrayed it and stuff, whatever. I wish I was that talented. I'm just not. I'm just like do what I think looks best.
She's got a really unique setup, man. I really like it.
She does, right? And then it's the ideas that we have that she comes up with that then she portrays it, and like the art into her statues. I just would never thought of something like that. And I'm like, man, that's great. Like, it looks fantastic. So
that was one of the ones that definitely caught our attention at the last Alan
was.
Award. I remember we had a lot of conversation around. Yeah,
that
it's awesome.
I want everybody to know when we selected that award, that was extremely tough for us. We all went back and forth forever until we figured it out. Like, so that could have went either way to anybody. So just know that. Okay. So, yeah, looking forward to that. My man, Matt Martin. And we're going to talk about this guy here in a minute because the guy's got every great piece. I swear his collection's growing faster and faster and faster. And he sent me some pics tonight and I was like, oh my God. And so I got to talk about that here in just a minute. So Mr. Matt Martin, great to see you from the Rogues Gallery. Everybody's still coming in. We will be hitting that soon, sir. We're on our way. I promise. We're right there. We're going to be doing that. So everybody's still coming in. Ryan, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Everybody's still coming in. Tony, Narcross, great to see you. Oh, my man, Rick, great to see you. You can't have a show unless Mr. Kramer has arrived. Great to see you, sir. Thank you, Atticus. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. Great to have my man Cypher. Great to see you. Yes, we have the Kiefer Award to be super strong. Great to see JWR. My man, I know he's getting new pieces into like building new shelving. That means you're getting more stuff in. Great to see everybody here. Mr. Popo, you got to make sure you submit this year, my man, because we're going to do internationally shipping for the Alan Kiefer Award. Everybody's going to be involved. Great to see you, Dennis. Man, if you haven't seen his collection of X-Men, and he's got an amazing setup. They send me pictures sometimes of his stuff, whatever. I'm like, hey, man, I need to step it up a little bit. He's got some great pieces. He does. He's got a good eye too. He really does. Oh, look at you. Okay, yeah, it's mine. The champ has arrived. Great to see you. Thank you, Mr. Popo. Make sure you enter for the Alan Kiefer Award. Every time I look at your collection, I just die every time. So, yeah, everybody's coming in. Thank you all for being here. Again, we have the insane giveaways today, in the future. The Alan Kiefer Award is strong, and we will keep working hard to bring you the best content. Again, I want to thank our panelists for believing in me and trusting me to do this. So I really appreciate that.
I do like that Alan Kiefer Award is a gaming-based award. I think Alan's played only Pac-Man and Pong in his life on Atari. Like, it's like the complete opposite of Alan. That just does sound like this dude played like 2 games in his life, I think he said. So it's just funny. The irony of it.
But statues are they actually coincide with video games because they are statues and everything else. So that was a great way of showing Nintendo how these pieces they coincide. There's Nintendo statues, there's PlayStation statues, there's all sorts of different genres, there's Capcom, everything. So that's why these would just all coincide together, which is great. So again, thank you everybody for joining us this evening. I cannot wait to discuss this with the community. So right now, I'm trying my best to, just come in and practice. I call it Noah patience because Noah has probably the patience of a god. I'm trying to practice that right now because something has arrived today and it's sitting right beside me. Let me bring this up here real quick. I can find it. Let me see.
To be honest, Jimmy, I think I maybe have 1-2 days max in me. I think. I'm gonna open something
Freddie's the
up.
one. Freddie's the one that with the patience. This dude's had
Yeah,
that.
he's like,
box
yeah, it's
right
been sitting in the
behind him
box for 2 years.
months. Yeah.
But I can't do that. So
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what? It's like look, I have a lot of patience. I do, but when it comes to this, I do not have a lot of patience. Like you saw in our group chat, I was like, "What are you talking about?" But here we go. Let me show this real quick. I want to give a shout out to Ben over at Cosmic Chase. The Queen Studios Mark 7 battle damage has arrived. And if you only knew how bad I want to open this right now, if you only knew. But we're going to wait for the unboxing tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. And this will be a great unboxing. This is going right next to RDJ. So I really wanted this piece. It's here. It got to me lightning fast. So I am ready to do the unboxing for this. Man, I'm excited. Hope you guys are in for that. I know you have to work. But I'm definitely unboxing this tomorrow night, with or without you. I'm going to be unboxing.
I'll try to tune in. I may have a few minutes here and there I can tune in. Yeah.
This will be a great unboxing, so I cannot wait for this. Yep, it will be coming tomorrow, and that'll be March 7. Great to see you. Thank you for doing a wonderful Saturday. Hey, thank you very much, Ross. I know you're like a day ahead of us because of your time zone, whatever, but thanks for always taking time with us, with you and your family to watch. I really appreciate that. You're always here to support us, and I just don't forget that. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yes, I have a lot of patience, but if you only knew how I lose my patience quickly with Iron Man, I just do because I really want to see it. First thing I look for is the arc reactor, how it's built. That's the first thing I look for. So I'm super excited to see this out of the box, get it ready. I got everything set up, so I'm ready to go with this. So that's going to be great. Passing the bell, Fry. Great to see you. You're just in time. Keep in mind, we'll be doing a $100 PSN giveaway here during the show. We'll probably do that mid-show for somebody. Good luck to everybody. And thank you again for your support, Sony of America. I really appreciate that. A lot of things going on in the community this week. Let me bring some up. No, you're going to have to enlighten me. What is this thing? So I don't know. But you will. Let me just bring this up here real quick. Okay. So this one for pre-order coming up here pretty soon. It was just announced a few hours ago by Queen Studios. I know they announced this when they were this is going to be January the 20th. So next week, it's like probably Monday. This will go for pre-order. It is 1/3 scale. It is adorable. Noah, what are we looking at here?
I have no idea.
Okay. It says
I don't know if I've made it this far in the game. I don't. I still haven't beaten Wukong yet. I don't know. I'm probably about halfway through, so I don't know if I've seen this character yet, but I have seen some statues of him. I don't know, man. It looks pretty crazy though. The mixed media on this looks really good, and the rooted hair looks amazing. So, but yeah, man. Otherwise, I don't really know, man. I haven't made it this far. I can't. I'm stuck on a boss I can't get past, and so hopefully someday I'll come across this guy. Yeah,
he's super cool. Like what is it, Zubaiji? Yeah, this is from the Wukong game, and this is going up for pre-order. Looks like on Monday. I gotta say, it's very impressive as it's in 1/3 scale. But the more you look at this, the more I realize how much time Queen Studios puts into their pieces, and just to make them look as realistic as possible.
I thought this was Pumbaa from Lion King.
Yeah.
Okay, it is. No, I'm kidding. I don't know, but it looks like it. But when I look at this piece, like I said, I realize how much time Queen Studios puts into their art. I mean, the snout and like the tusks and just kind of like the bees mixed media around his neck. It looks really cool.
I agree with Cypher though. I don't know why they did 1/3 scale for this, because this is obviously a very small character, and you could have made him 1-to-1 to go with the
Bust.
Wukong bust. So it's a strange idea, but
Yeah,
maybe you got maybe you have a
yeah,
1/3. Maybe you have a
Huh?
1/3 coming for the character.
Monkey King.
You're
Yeah, I hope
talking about.
so. Yeah, I would probably consider a 1/3, but yeah, I don't know. Interesting
this
what
will
they
look
choose
cool.
to do.
This will look cool next to your Wukong bust, Noah.
Yeah, man, I don't know. That thing is insane. I still can't decide on that. It's just that's ambitious for me, I think. Maybe a little too ambitious, but it's an awesome
Maybe.
piece though.
Well, yeah, I love it. I do. I don't know why, but I really like this little guy. I think he's cool. I do. I love the art direction. Again, I'm not too familiar with this character, but clearly he's a part of the game, and I'm sure people will be picking this up. And look, here you go, right here, the guy with the Godlike collection. Oh yeah, look, don't worry, I'll pick this one up too with the Wukong bus. So,
Way to
but,
go.
yeah, Mr. Popo has got an amazing setup, man. He does. Yeah, super cool
Reminds me
piece.
of kind of reminds me of Rocket Raccoon a little bit, huh?
Mhm.
It does.
He kind of does. He kind of does. So yeah, great piece. I don't, like I said, I don't know if it's for me, of course, because I'm not just so familiar with the character, but I think it's a piece that collectors that are a fan of it, they'll end up picking it up. I think they will. Great piece. Great piece by Queen Studios. I did want to bring this up here too because let me bring this up from art. Oh man, I don't. This is one armor that I'm not too keen on, but seeing it at 1-to-1 scale, it's great.
Wow.
It's great, even though I don't like the armor as much. But man, look at that piece. This looks really good. It looks like it's got the faceplate off, and you can kind of see what it looks like, And this is Queen Studios Iron Man Mark II. It looks like Art posted some pictures. Mr. Kiefer, what do you think?
Wow. That's a well, that really gets your attention. I can't believe the detail, the upper chest area. Paint job looks great. But holy cow, I mean, what, $10,000, $12,000 piece?
Yep, it
I'm
is.
guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like $1,000.
Not for everyone, but holy cow. Anybody that can get that likes it, good. Congrats. It's an awesome piece.
Absolutely. Freddie, you get how many? You getting 3 of these, or where are they going? You got room in your garage, or?
All right, wait. Is this some special edition Mark II?
No,
It looks like it's 2 colors, right? Mark II is only supposed to be 1.
it's all silver. Yeah. Where do you see
It's
2
supposed
colors?
Wait, it looks like I see a hint of gold on it. No, is it just
It's
me,
just
or is
lighting.
that the shadow? Oh,
It's just
So
lighting,
lighting.
I think
oh,
it's-
oh, so-
It
okay,
may throw you off because he didn't have the chest plate on. This is removable from
okay.
the statue.
Oh, because it looked like it was 2 colors. That was throwing me off.
Oh, I see
Nah, it
it
looks,
right here. Yeah, you can.
yeah. So that's what I thought it was a special edition. I was like, wait, no,
Mhm.
Mark II don't look like that. This looks fantastic. This is life size?
This is 1-to-1. Mm-hmm.
Wow. You said you were getting this, right?
I am in this one. Yeah. I
Nah,
did
I
have
think it's worth it.
I had a retailer reach out to me and said, "Hey, are you going to go ahead and pick up the Mark One?" They asked me, "You pick up that Mark One? I've got slots for pre-order for that." No, you sure it's gonna be great? Like, no, I'm gonna root for that.
The only way I'm spending 12,000 on a life size armored suit is if I can wear it. So
Yeah.
And it flies.
and it flies.
Yeah.
Same thing with the Queen Studios 1-to-1 Batman. Unless I could wear that suit,
Right.
I ain't spending money on that. So kudos to those who can afford it and who could fit it inside their house. But if you're a true fan, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, calm down, Kinsey. It's but it's one that this is the armor that there's 2 that I don't like, and this is 2 is Mark 2. I do not care for, and I think Mark is 42. 42. It's 1 where he's got that like diamond piece in his chest. That's where the arc reactor goes. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Those 2 I just don't care for too much. But those are the only 2 I don't really like, and of course they made a 1-to-1 out of that one, this one. So,
Jimmy,
yeah.
How many different suits are there?
He's not a real fan. He's not a real fan.
So
No, well, ballpark. I don't know Iron Man very.
There's like
I know
70.
I know
I
the
think,
movies.
right?
Yeah, I
70.
want to say there's like 40 something of them, but look, they have ones called 42. They have one, but the only ones I know that come to my head are the ones that are like 40, like all of the ones that are more traditional. There's a bunch that you'll see on a graph. They showed them all that you'll never see in a movie. You'll never see, and they were made like one comic appearance. So there's like
It's
there's
85.
not a whole of those.
So,
85.
But this is from the movie though, right?
Yeah.
This is from the movie. That's right.
So how many suits were in the movies then?
85.
No, there wasn't. I think there was 7 in the movie. 7 different ones.
Gotcha.
No, because in Iron Man 3, there's like 45. Remember at the ending scene? He has like 45 suits. To
You showed them all at one time.
Basically, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Okay, let's go with that.
I just wonder if they're going to be making more of those, and for a hardcore collector that can obviously afford these, probably has a big amount of space, and you can make a badass hallway.
Well, there's a picture that Queen Studios put out that has the 1-to-1 Hulkbuster, and in front of it are all the 1-to-1 Iron Man they made.
The 1-to-1 Hulkbuster, that has to be massive.
It's like you need a crane to pick it up. It's massive. Yeah. It's massive. So
I think they said it weighs like 6,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's not going in your mouth, say.
One of my Achilles heels is remembering issue numbers. So I had a conversation last week with a friend who's very much he's so into sneakers, and we were having a conversation and we were talking about the kicks he had, and I said, "Oh man, those are the ones I wanted, but I missed the drop." And he was like, "Oh, the number 7s." He was like, "Well, I got the Jordans, the 14s." And he named like 4 other ones. And I'm looking at him, and he was talking about the colorways, and I said, "Dude, I don't know the Jordan numbers. He's doing Jordan 5. I got the Jordan 6. Do you like the Jordan 2?"
Man,
I said,
"We're living 2 different lives, man."
I'm mind you, first of all, I generally know the code names. So if he's saying the code names for it as opposed to the numbers, I could understand him. And then even with the colorways, but I said, I don't know the numbers, so you're gonna have to tell me exactly which sneakers you're talking about. So I'm just saying, Jimmy, don't feel bad if somebody trip you up. Talk about how many numbers Jordans or how many Ironmans it is, and what color is the Mark 16, and what color is the Mark 22, and what movie is from? Is it the third? I said, look, man, you have to be a super nerd, super diehard to remember the marks, the issues, the colorways. So.
Oh, dude,
don't feel bad.
That applies everywhere. I mean, you got every Freddy Krueger glove that's ever been used, whether it's on book covers and, the TV show, each movie, different scenes. Yeah. So, and I'm sorry, Jim, I'm not trying to trip you up. I was just curious because
yeah, you were.
If they're going to go down, if they're going to go down that rabbit hole, because he said they've already done Mark 1 and now they're doing Mark 2, like how many more are they going to do? And just how cool that would look, though, if you did have a hallway just full of all those, for somebody who's obviously hardcore and can afford something like that and have the space, of course.
I mean, this is $72,500 for this.
Yeah. So where are you putting yours?
$70,000 for this life-size Hulkbuster. Like, you got to have some deep pockets to build this dio.
And
but they
Queen
showed
Studios will go to your house and set it up for you, free of charge.
There are people though, man. I mean,
there was a legit photo thing that someone had it going in their shop, they were building it and everything. You saw how many crates there were with it.
I did see that.
It was crazy. Like, it took up a whole like block of just like the crates. It was crazy, dude. And they built it like they had the cranes and everything. And you see like 10 Asian guys like building it. Like, this is crazy, dude. Like, just I don't know. That's a piece that's just nuts, man. It really is.
When you think half scale is large, when you see one of those, you're like, no, it ain't that big.
And remember, John said they were thinking about doing a half scale Hulkbuster too. I'm like, oh my god, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, there's no way I could do that. Like, and I mean, I was a little disappointed that the 1-to-1 and the 1/4 were the exact same statue. I would have wanted to see it, as just something different. And like, here's a really nice comparison here, actually. So you can kind of get an idea of how large this is.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Alan, you definitely need this somewhere in your house.
Yeah. Need a hole in my head. No thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend 72 grand on a time machine, DeLorean.
Yeah.
That's fully built out. I'm serious. I love DeLoreans. I would actually 72 grand, get me a real life DeLorean with the flux capacitor inside. I will gladly pay that because I can get in it and I can ride it. And I can stunt it outside the house and inside my garage. Pull up to Alan's house in my DeLorean. What's up, Alan?
I'm up for that.
Yeah, amazing.
Alan, we gotta go back. Go back where, Freddie? We gotta go back to the future. What happens in the future? Your collection. We have to
That'd be hilarious.
How to save the collection.
So,
you sold the leader. We have to get her back. No.
What do we become, assholes or something?
Yeah.
So I don't have the 1-to-1, but this is like what Queen Studios was showing before they launched the Iron Man 1/4 scale line, and Hulkbuster would be the basically centerpiece for all of it.
Dang.
I had everything except for one of these, and I ended up trading or selling to buy. So
You'll get it back. Don't worry.
yeah, we'll see in the future maybe. But I built that dial, that's how I would build it again. So,
I did see a life-size Hulkbuster at Madame Tussauds in Vegas years ago. It was pretty badass. It was massive.
the armor sets to have them all together look fantastic to me. So that was my goal, is to have. I was going to have at least one for my new house, the 1-to-1, and if I get 1-to-1 Iron Man, it's going to be Mark 50, because the Mark 50 1-to-1 by Queen is, to me, one of the best statues made by them for as far as the Iron Man pieces. I love that one. I think it's probably one of the best ones. The 1-to-1 is. The half scale was just okay, but the 1-to-1 is just amazing. So we'll see in the future. We'll see. Might as well have bought everything else this month anyway. I feel like I did anyway. So let me bring this up here real quick. A lot of things being shown. Oh yeah. Let me bring this up here real quick. Where is this at? Oh yeah, here we go. Let me see here real quick. Yep. So I was getting ready for the show, right? And I got a message from Mr. Matt Martin, and he said, guess what I've got? It's what came in today. Let me bring this up. He just got in the Pattinson bust, and I believe this is Infinity, but he was telling me that it's got double on it, or just like the other one, like on the facial hair. But man, those eyes on this. Wow. That looks really good. Looks really good. You can say, there you go. I love like the damage on the kind of scarring on the cowl. It looks really good.
Not bad.
Whoa, it looks good. It's creepy. There's Matt holding the head.
Nice.
I need to ask Matt about these bunker doors he's got hooked up here. I didn't even notice that.
Cool. I've seen him in the background before, and it was dope.
He's got the bell bust over here too. Look at that, right behind him. So we're gonna talk about that here in just a minute. It's probably gonna take part of our show. Oh, look at this!
Wow.
That's cool.
That looks pretty good.
It actually looks larger than life size.
It does. Wow. Matt has got some great pieces. What a fantastic collector and a great dude.
Mhm.
Great piece. Great piece. Congratulations, Matt. I really want to see more of what you end up getting in 2025. I know you got a lot coming up. He's got he's going to a conference soon too with Chris Michael, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings back. I know he's got a lot of commissions coming up too.
This is why I can't collect busts, man. They're addictive.
Yeah, no joke. Compare
It looks so good.
to your J&D portrait. Oh, that's a great question. I'm going to do a full review this weekend in 4K. I've got the camera set up and ready, and we'll be doing that. I think I'm doing 3 reviews this weekend. So get ready. They're all coming to the channel very soon. So those will be coming up. I can't wait to show the community, some of these, my thoughts, and then also some of these pieces in close up in 4K. So it's going to be great to do. But yeah, that's coming up along with an unboxing this weekend. And we are doing it tomorrow. I can't wait past another day. I gotta be able to do this tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, great pieces here. Let me bring this up here real quick. We will be doing a giveaway here shortly at the 1 hour mark. So get ready. Let me bring this up from Poe. He posted this today. And Marcos, you're gonna have to enlighten me what character this is. You will know, sir. You will know. Check that out.
If it's One Piece, he's an expert. So,
No, that's Fairy Tail. That's Natsu. Yeah, that's Natsu's the main character of Fairy Tail. It's a by Sume art.
By Sume.
Noah's thought about buying this piece a couple times.
I've looked at this piece a lot of times. Yeah, it's not even that I'm the biggest Fairy Tail fan. Like I do like it, but I don't know, man. I just love these Sume anime busts. They just look so amazing.
So wow. I saw somebody have this bust, and then they have another Sume piece, like a 1/4 statue by them, and they had them by like next to each other, and it looks so good. And so the ladder feature on this is really cool. I think Freddie commented on it as well. So I think it says "Come on" the fire. It says, yeah, I think it says "Come
really?
On. Yeah, it's cool, man.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh, here's
he has a lit up one. Show that pic. I think
the lit up
pic in here. That one looks nice.
The whole.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
The whole.
Come on, Prime One, learn.
The whole bus line is really good, man. The only one that's like kind of lackluster, but it's not much you can do on it. It's the One Punch Man, but it's not bad. It's just like there's just nothing to it. I guess you could say outside of the bus, but everyone else they've just gotten better and better and better with each one. It's awesome. They have a really really good Ichigo one too from Bleach.
This is how you do light up.
How awesome is this? This is like pretty amazing. No, I think you're in on this one.
Man, I know, and it's been on sale on several websites. Man, it's tough. It's one of those. Yeah, if I had a little more space, I would do just a whole wall of anime busts. It would all just be Sume. I would just collect the entire line, even the Saint Seiya one, even the other. Like they all look so great together.
Good, dude. I want to do Saint Seiya, but that thing is so good.
I know, like probably once I get the Luffy bust in, I'm gonna immediately want to buy at least one more of these. So I don't know which one it'll be, but I'm sure I'm gonna want at least a second one.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do. I think they already have planned a DBZ one, so it's probably Goku.
Yeah,
it'd be cool if they do something like they did with the Naruto one with his stages of his life. Like kind of like it's
aside from Goku, you got to get the next most OP anime character there is. Yamcha. No, man. No, Caped Baldy, man.
Who?
One Punch Man.
They already have him.
Saitama.
No, I'm saying you got to get him.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm saying you got to get him. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's been on.
I love that
really
one,
great prices in the past. Yeah, I love the Ichigo one too. Emily is a huge Bleach fan, so I
love
maybe
Bleach.
Get the Ichigo one. But I love the Saitama also.
And you know what piece I've been looking at, guys, this whole week is that Sume buggy piece, dude. Like all week I've been looking
quarter
at
scale. Yeah,
dude,
man.
I've been looking at it.
I love that piece too.
That Jimmy Palace line, because they're gonna do a buggy too. They already said, but that Jimmy Palace line is their characters are in 1/4, and that would match it up perfectly because he's a warlord too. So it's just like it makes sense to me. So I'm like, oh gosh, I don't know. It's expensive though. It's like $2,100. So
yeah, looks really good though.
It looks good. It looks good.
I really love this piece. Cypher, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Working very hard. Guys, stay tuned for the giveaway at the 1 hour mark here, coming up very, very soon. So I'm pretty excited for that. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is incredible.
Anime is a big rabbit hole to get into.
That's why I'm going to do.
I'm scared to even go down
So my
that
rule is, Freddie, my rule is 90s anime only. I win.
Yeah. It's hard, man.
Hey man,
Yeah, that's a good rule to stick by. That's a good rule.
We've all had our rules and we've all broken them like a million times.
Hey, calm down, man.
Oh man, I love the old school anime, but there's just so many good, like modern animes that's out right now. It's hard.
And the thing is too
well.
about with the companies, they really only make the newer animes, I guess you could say, because it's gonna sell more, because it's in people's mindset more. I'm glad they're doing older animes, yeah. So.
Yeah, because you got to do what's hot, man. You know them Demon Slayers and Jujutsu
sure.
Kaisens of the what's going. You know what I mean? That makes the money.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And One Piece.
Oh man, let me bring this up. Notice
it's been a while since I've looked at that, so I pulled it up again.
Why'd you do that to yourself? Like you didn't have to.
I just missed it, man. It's my imaginary statue collection that I don't have yet. So.
Name it yourself.
Yeah. Dude, we all do the same. I have an anime checklist as far as what I'm gonna hit first, then next, and second, and third.
Yeah.
Wait, this is yours? Wait, whose is this?
This is just a Photoshop I did like months ago. If I were to go down that line, that's from. I think it's from. Yeah, I think it's in like chronological order by release.
That's a good one.
Wow,
yeah,
these are all 1-to-1.
Yeah, this is all 1-to-1 Sume anime busts. Yeah,
this is nice.
Yeah, and they just keep getting crazier as it goes on. Yeah,
it's nuts.
I haven't really seen if they've done any new ones lately. I'll have to take a look, but
they have.
Naruto one is insane. They did?
No, they haven't done. Like I said,
they haven't yet.
The next
Okay.
one is the Dragon Ball Z one. I think they
Gotcha.
said, which is gonna be awesome because Dragon Ball Z is outside of, like One Piece is like the biggest, especially in America. It's the biggest one. You know, the biggest anime. So
I still think. I mean, the Saint Seiya one's really cool, but overall, I think I like the Luffy bust the most.
Me
still.
too.
Yeah,
me too. I love the memories because that's like a huge thing in the story. Obviously,
I love that
one.
Yeah, I love that one. I love the Naruto one too, man. You get 3 fucking characters. Like that's so fucking dope, man.
Yeah, if you can get that on a pedestal with a turntable, that'd be.
Dude, that thing's gonna be heavy though.
Oh my god, yeah.
3 characters, and like you said, you have to have that on a pedestal because it has a whole adult Naruto, like Hokage Naruto in the back. So you have to have it. You have to have it in the center too, so everybody can see it.
You ordered this one, right? Or you were just talking about it? I remember.
I just ordered out of this. I've only ordered the Luffy.
Same here.
Okay. I thought you ordered
just Luffy so far. Yeah.
If I did get another one, it would probably be that Naruto one because I want a Naruto statue, but I kind of just want a Shikamaru. That's my favorite guy in the story.
Are you okay with having the Boruto version of him on the other side?
No.
Or does that bother you?
Not really. No, because it's 3 stages of his life. Obviously, he's Hokage. He's in the main story, like the Shippuden, and then you get the Naruto on the bottom, the little kid one. So I have no issue with that. I thought you meant, do you have a problem with Boruto? Like, oh, dude, don't even talk about that show. Please don't.
A lot of people seem to, so yeah.
I was like, whoa. But no, this whole line, you're not missing with any. Like I said, the worst one, which is not really bad, it's just the One Punch Man, because it's not as much going on as the other ones, I feel like. No, but they're all great.
It has really good like suit texture, and I do like the way the cape just kind of like tightly swoops around his body. It's kind of cool. But
it's the worst of the best.
I definitely go with the first 2 you got on this, man. Yeah, those are my animes, man.
Noah, what about this Naruto on the far right? I mean, it looks like a Dio. Like
it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy. Yeah. Emily's a huge Naruto fan too. I mean, but yeah, I think that's the thing. That's that Boruto on the backside. I think that she's not really crazy about Boruto. It's she says it's okay, but she loves the Naruto and Shippuden way more. So I think if this was like just a straight like Naruto Shippuden bust, I think that would have been an easy buy. But yeah, I don't know. And then just like I said, if you don't have this on a constant spinning turntable, I feel like it kind of messes with me. It looks weird, seeing the back of the head of another character just like kind of in the background the whole time. I feel like this is kind of odd. So it's a cool concept, but I kind of wish they just did one character, like they just picked like the middle, like I said, like Shippuden, and then just so it would fit with the line better. That's my only complaint, really.
What's the cheapest you've seen that Ichigo go for? Because I really like that piece too.
I don't know. I don't see it really go on sale too often. I
Mm.
mean, I've seen it. I think Secret Compass might still have it available, but it's like 1,700.
Okay.
So
I know
it's pretty
Saitama's been
pricey,
on
but-
sale a bunch of times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been on for like $800, and Natsu's been
Yeah.
like 1,000, and yeah. But
So you getting
yeah,
these?
Saint
Noah?
Seiya one's like, huh?
You getting these?
I don't know, man. Yeah, like I said, thankfully I have Luffy. I'm really glad I have that on order. But I think I don't know. I mean, like I said, I haven't gotten too far into Saint Seiya, but man, that bust is amazing. And like just the way they painted his armor, like when you see like other close-up photos, like it's like a glossy and just like multiple layers of like paint and shading for like that, it just looks amazing.
And the ladder feature on the Saint Seiya when it has like lanterns on it and they like all
Yeah.
like it moves. It's a moving like ladder feature it has. Like, it goes all the way up from like the bottom to the top, and it's so cool, man. That's one of my favorite ones out of this. And I had no. Exodus has it about 1,100.
Nice.
That's good for
Ichiko,
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Um,
That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, the Saint Seiya, I have no. I need to get into it because it's big. Like I never knew about it until statues, because every company does it. So I got to get into it or something. I don't know, but that statue is one of my favorite. I love the base. It has that like that Greek like stone, I guess you could call it, the marble stone, dude. It's so good.
Mhm.
This whole line is just really good, man. They just Sume is easily my favorite. Like
Yeah,
anime
they
statue
kill it.
company.
Yeah.
They kill it.
Marco Sume is amazing. Like,
Dude, they're
they're
yeah,
amazing.
they really are.
Even their smaller
Last week-
pieces, I love. Like the
Mhm.
1/6 and
Yeah, the 1/6, 1/7, like
Yeah.
almost everything they touch has been
Yeah.
pretty fucking good, man. And they're getting better with shipping time, which is the biggest crutch. They got their own factory now, and things are coming out quicker, so that's a huge plus for them. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's definitely a win. That's definitely a win.
yeah. I don't know. They always seem to capture the characters, man. With
Oh,
yeah, whoever they got on their teams, like working these pieces out. Doing a good
And they
job.
do. They have such good production when they tease out like pre-orders. Like they have whole videos about it, like explain it.
Mhm.
They also have. I know we talked about it backstage. Like people have lack of communications with companies. They have a really good communication. It may not be always right, but at least they communicate within like every 3 to 4 months on all their pieces that are coming out. So they do a lot of good stuff with communication and obviously their pieces as well. So
I don't know who's gonna get it, but I can't wait to see when they what is it, Harley's Funhouse or Playhouse
Oh yeah.
finally
yeah, man.
comes out. Oh,
I
forgot about
man.
that. That thing's sick.
I love that piece so much.
Then that thing is literally a playhouse. Like it moves, like the Ferris wheel moves, the lights go off.
All right,
crazy.
now I don't know if she's here, but I could see Kenzie with that
Oh,
piece.
Kenzie, you need to get that for sure.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can see Kenzie. I can see you with that piece.
And if you don't know what that is, go on Spec Fiction, type in Harley Sume, and you'll find it.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like I instantly thought of you, Kenzie. That's all.
All right. So before we go to the giveaway, I do have a question for the panel before we start that.
Yes, you should order it. Oh,
Okay. Yeah. So the question for the panel is this: what is one statue you want and have not ordered yet this year? And I'm gonna go first. Batman Delato on Topical Throne and Predator Scar. Those are my two that I really want and still have not ordered yet. You may ask, Jimmy, why haven't you ordered those? Well, because I just bought 4 statues, so we're trying to play recovery here a little bit. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pieces that I really want this year, but those two are, man, they've got to come home somehow. I got to figure that out. But Marcos, I'll start with you.
Dude, I already said one earlier. I've been looking at it all week. That Sume buggy.
Yep.
And another one I've been looking at all week too is that goddamn Predator Berserker, man. I am looking at that.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I love that
Yeah.
piece so much, man. It'll be a
Talk
one.
about that a lot, actually. You should get it.
Yeah, it'll be a one and done for me if I get it. But
Okay.
that piece, man, I love it. I've talked about it multiple times on the show. That's like, I don't even like the movie that much. I just think the fucking Predator looks dope and the statue looks amazing.
So that was gonna be my question, Marcus, because I watched that movie since you talked to me about that character, and I watched it last weekend, and yeah, man, that movie is that one's a little rough, dude.
Yeah. But the Predator, the Berserker Predator is like one of the coolest
The
Predators.
design is badass. The
And
design
he's
is
like
badass. I get it.
It's like the Yachua. He's like a super Yachua or some shit like that. Like he's like a bigger than normal one. But he's like he's like a roided up one. So he looks bigger. He's fucking has red everywhere, which I love, red and black. You know, that's my thing with Deadpool too. It's like, shit, I'm thinking about getting it, man. Like that and Tsume Buggy. Those are the two for sure. Like I've been looking at all week.
That guy's a psycho.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the best way to put it. Brian, is there what is one statue that you want and have not pre-ordered yet this year?
Oh Lord, I've already pre-ordered so many. I've pretty much pre-ordered all the ones that I want, but
Okay.
I mean, there's some that obviously haven't come up for pre-order yet that, I'll have to cross that bridge when I come to it.
Okay.
But there was the one from last week that, thanks to Battle Cat, I have not been able to stop thinking about, which is that Silent Hill nurse from the movie,
Oh.
which is the custom piece. I'm holding out, hoping that Prime One announces and shows what they're going to be putting out for Silent Hill 2, since they announced that they do have the license. But yeah, man, I don't want to let it slip by. So I don't know. I've got to make a decision. But that would be probably the only one that I haven't actually ordered yet that I really want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so thank you, Battle Cat, for putting me in this position.
Well, Battle Cat just got in the Iron Man Mark III half scale. It got like a ton of views on YouTube, and like yeah, I love the way he's got it set up, whatever. But man, that arc reactor on that one's so great. I looked at it; it's just great. So congratulations on that piece. I know he got it this week, so I'm looking forward to you setting that bad boy up. I know you said it was in a temporary spot, but it's a great statue. Yeah, it's a great piece. Freddie, man, I know you don't really. I think you got all yours pre-ordered, but I don't know. Do you?
No. The next pieces that I will order is the Claw Strider and Aloy from Forbidden West Horizon.
Okay.
That's on pre-order. I do have to backtrack. I kind of put them all in one tier, but because I need the whole set. Is I need the two from the original, which is Zero Dawn, the Stalker, and the original Aloy. So those are so if I order, I'm gonna do two at a time. So either way, I'll get them all. So.
Oh, those are awesome.
Yeah. That's all. Brian, I saw your message. It's on my list. But yeah. But hey, those are some great pieces. So, I hope you end up getting those because it will be great. Noah, I know you got everything pre-ordered. So, what's maybe one piece that you have not ordered yet that you really want?
So, I've actually got three of them that I'm looking at.
Okay.
Number one would be the PCS Leonardo 1/3. I really want that, but I'm, the original release date was like August 24, like of 2024, and there's been like no updates since then. So I just it feels like it's like never going to come out, even though I know it will. But I'm waiting on that one. I just don't know if I want to get my money tied up and stuff when things just keep getting delayed over and over again. But I really want that one. I also want the Weta Workshop Radagast and Roscabel statue. I really want that one, that little Dio. And then the Prime One Last of Us diorama. I need to order that again, and I have not done that yet. So I canceled it a while back, and I need to get a deposit back on that. So yeah. Oh, okay. Leo is shipping. Okay, gotcha. I wonder why it's not showing up on the website, but just says pre-order. But okay, well then maybe I'll be picking that up soon then.
Yeah.
So I've just been kind of waiting on some pieces because there's just been, like I said, a lot of delays from all different companies. So I'm kind of, like I said, I don't like to get money tied up in too many deposits, So without knowing when it's actually going to show up.
You're doing the Last of Us Dio. You're also going to do the Resident Evil 4 Dio too, right?
Yeah, I think so. I can't think of a better pair. Just like I said, the way they did the bases and everything, and just the whole concept, and it just matches perfectly. So.
The Last of Us one, is that quarter scale also, so it'll scale perfectly next to it?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
it's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
those look
that's one I gotta get on again. So, but they did make quite a bit of the deluxe bonus version, so I'm not super worried about it. I think they made like $750 of that one, and it's like $2,100. So I could see that one just popping up in stock, and then me just grabbing it. So we'll see. But
Was
yeah, I
there-
still really want that one.
Was there a deluxe bonus version or anything that was sold out already, or no?
Not for The Last of Us Dio, no.
Okay.
That one's I haven't seen it waitlist on a single website the whole time since it's been released. So for pre-order. So yeah, so I think I'm kind of safe on that one, and there's multiple sites that have it available, but
Yeah.
like I said, once again, just kind of waiting for stuff to release. Sometimes I just try not to get caught up in too many deposits. So
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you could fall into that trap like I did, so I
yeah,
understand. But Mr. Kiefer, is there one piece? There's one statue that you want and have not ordered yet this year.
Actually, there's two.
Really? Okay.
They're both Prime 1. The first one, what I'm doing is a movie representation of all the various Batman. The Keaton, the Pattinson, you know the list.
Sure.
And one of them is the Batman Forever. Val Kilmer Batman
Oh, right. Okay.
with Robin and the gadget wall. So I have the gadget wall already,
Yes.
and I've ordered the Batman piece, the night color version. It's the newest version that they're doing.
Yeah.
Also, I want the Robin night color version, and I haven't pulled the trigger on the Robin yet.
Okay.
It's in cart, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet.
Okay. Wow.
Thought you wanted Clooney.
Alan,
No. Even if they gave it away for free.
Alan, wasn't there a picture of one of those where the paint was really, really light on it?
Yes, that's not the one I'm getting.
Okay.
It's that Batman, but not that color variation.
Gotcha. Okay.
Did they make that color variation? The one that looked silver and white, was that the first initial one, and then they did it again to where it was all black?
No, that's the last one.
The last one. Okay.
Yeah, the latest one they've done is like a blackish purple. It's very
Okay.
dark.
Well, yeah.
This is Prime 1.
Yeah, and they're calling it the night color version.
And correct me if I'm wrong. That's the one that everybody wanted, right? They didn't want a white colored one. I mean, I've never known them to be that way.
Yeah, I know.
Wait. Yeah, the white one was at the end of the movie, right? If I'm not mistaken. The suit?
I didn't see that movie. So,
No? Oh man.
I haven't seen it since it came out. I can't even comment. I'm looking at the Robin right now, the night color version. That looks really good.
And then the other piece that I haven't pulled the trigger on is the Prime 1 Guts Casca diorama.
Do it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great one. It's gonna be a great
I
one.
guess I'm kind of waiting to see what the edition size is gonna be.
Okay.
They still haven't released that? I'm surprised by that. It's been a
I
while
don't
since
know. Yeah,
PO,
I'm not
right?
sure. I'll take a look real quick. I'm not sure if they have or not.
It's been like July it was up for PO.
I'm curious why they haven't yet. Because that's been out
Yeah,
for a while.
Yeah, no edition size yet.
That means it must be somewhat selling well, right? Because they keep getting orders, I guess.
Probably still selling.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not. I don't know.
Or maybe it's not selling well,
That could be true. Yeah, that could be true.
Well, you'll know.
Big ass piece.
We're doing an edition size of 5,000. What? I guess it was selling.
and I don't care what the edition size is. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it.
Well, it's expected to ship Q4 this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And still,
Oh, this year. Okay, cool. I think you meant like last year.
Oh,
I keep forgetting
trust me,
2025.
Brian, it's not gonna happen. I have
I don't
five.
think so either.
I have 5 Prime 1 POs right now,
Mhm.
and I've got email confirmation on all of them that they've all been delayed.
Oh
So-
man.
Is there any explanation why? I mean, do you have?
No, they're just everything's delayed.
Wow.
So I don't know. That's kind of
That
bothering
sucks.
me a little bit that all of them are delayed, but what can
Yeah,
you do?
seems to be a bit of a trend lately. I don't think it's just Prime 1.
No, it's everybody.
I've got Prime One pieces on pre-order, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they do. And Alan, my T800 Endo is coming straight from Prime One. That's straight from Prime One. So I haven't heard anything about it yet. So I guess we'll see what they end up doing with that. But I guess we'll see.
I'm surprised no one mentioned any J&D pieces
Well,
on the list to order.
Well,
No?
I mean, I have some on PO, but I don't have any that are in cart. That I haven't pulled the trigger on yet.
So no one here wants the Harley? No one's getting Harley?
We'll
New
talk
one?
about.
But the
Yeah.
stripper version?
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Harley on pole.
Like
No.
$4,000 or some shit. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Freddie, I think it's a beautiful piece, but
Yeah.
it doesn't say Harley to me. It says Margot Robbie. It's I don't know.
Well, some people want
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Some people
It's
really
not a
want
bad
that,
piece.
though.
Yeah.
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 Not a bad piece of Margot Robbie and a stripper pole. That's
If I was young like Marcos, running wild by myself with no pack, I would have got it easy.
What do
You
you
know?
call it? No cat?
Put it in my house, man. Easy. I would have gotten that in a heartbeat.
Or would you rather have a car?
Is it?
Freddie, would you
Yeah,
rather
that's
that?
true.
Would you rather that Harley than the one you have now?
No, because I have it's the classic outfit.
Yeah.
I rather that one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, is it time for a giveaway?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we could.
Giveaway? Okay. Can you hear me pretty clear?
Yep.
I'm lagging a little bit. So, okay. Well, I did want to, again, thank everyone for tuning in this evening. We're not done. We're just going to do our giveaway at the midway mark, which is now. This is how you'll enter. So, first of all, you got to be a subscriber to our YouTube channel. Second of all, you have to be in our Facebook group for Godlike Statues. And we are giving away a $100 PSN PlayStation card, which that's an awesome giveaway at our 4,000 mark. Thank you, everybody, for donating to that and helped us with that. Thank you for believing in us. We appreciate that. And this is for the community, built by the community. So be aware of that. This took a group effort for us to pull together to get. And now we have this. So we're going to be doing this real quick. Well, not real quick, but sorry, I got thrown off by these messages. Okay, so this is how you would enter. What you'll need to do is you'll need to go into the chat and put in #Godlike, and you'll be entering in for the drawing. And Noah will be getting your name and inserting it into our wheel, and we'll be spinning the wheel pretty quick here. So all you got to do is just put in #Godlike, and you'll be entered in the chat. You can do that now. Go right ahead. We'll wait for people to come through. There we go. Yep. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in this evening. We'll do that giveaway here. We have 40 people watching. We got people just coming through. Thank you all for participating. I look forward to giving this away to the winner. Thank you very much, everyone.
Does everybody hit that like button while you're at it?
I would appreciate that. I really would.
While no one's doing that, Jimmy, are you pretty much certain we're going to be doing a unboxing tomorrow?
We are. We will be doing a live unboxing of Queen Studios Iron Man Mark 7 Battle Damage. If you only knew how about I want to open that right now, but I just can't.
Man, I would have went live in the morning.
Right now, I'll do it? Yeah.
Right now, tonight, or in the morning. I'm like, man, for that one. But then, who am I to speak? I still have a lead in the box. So.
Yeah. By the way, Freddie, when do you think on that one? I'm
what?
anxious.
On what? You mean what I think?
I mean, when do you think?
I think when I unbox it, I'll enjoy it. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying, when do you think you're going to do the unboxing?
Oh, well, I mean, I know I did have planned at one time that last week of December, and threw me because I think Jimmy had got something and it just threw me off, and then we never did it after that. So I just got to schedule another time. I want to say this month. Let's shoot for that.
Okay, fair enough.
Let's shoot for that. I'm gonna need everybody to be there though, so I might do it when everybody can show up.
You know, and not to light a fire under you or anything, but I'm looking at the Joel and Ellie diorama. The deluxe bonus version is the only one that's available for pre-order. Or did you already say that? Did you already know that? The other
Not
two are
necessarily, yeah.
waitlisted.
I mean, that was the one I was going to go for, so that's the only one I've ever looked at.
Yeah, the other two are waitlisted though.
That's fine. Yeah, I would go for the deluxe bonus for sure.
Okay.
Probably through Josh, I would think.
Okay. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, it's a great piece, man. I really want it.
It looks good,
good.
man. I like this.
Yeah. May end up selling maybe one or two Berserk pieces to make room for it. I'm really hoping that Prime One brings up that Resident Evil diorama soon.
I know, me too. I got a couple.
Me.
I got a couple things up for sale right now too, and I think I'm gonna have to put them out there a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a couple things up for sale too. In the last week, I've had 6 people say, "Hey, man, want to trade?" I'm like, "No, man, I don't want to trade. I want to sell." Trade.
Not unless you work for Prime One or
trade. Doing no trade, man. Trying to sell
I usually put it in my listings now. No trades.
I need to.
Yeah.
It helps.
The idea is to get rid of things, not bring more stuff in.
Yeah.
They hit me up. They're like, "Man, I really want that piece. Great, So what do you want to do?" It's like, I have so and so and so and so. You want to do a trade? I'm like, oh my gosh.
And I have even more just boxed up right now because I don't have room for them. And I'm starting to think, well, they're already boxed. I'm not looking at them right now. Do I really need to hold on to them? If they're ones I can live without.
All right, we'll give it 2 more minutes. Has everybody entered what you need to do if you're not aware? We're giving away a $100 PlayStation card. All you got to do is put in #Godlike. Just do it once, please, because that doesn't confuse Noah. That way we can get you entered in for
if you do it a second time, you won't get it past me. I'll notice.
Yeah. He's watching. No one was watching. So again, I look forward to giving this away to somebody. I really appreciate everybody's support in the community. The only thing I would ask is that I forgot to mention is that these codes are not to be sold to anybody. If we have any of these codes come back as selling on eBay or resold, I've been told we will not get any more. So be aware of that. We don't want to ruin it for somebody else. Let's if we're interested, make sure you enter for that. Very important. All right, I'll give it another minute and we'll do the drawing, Noah. Everybody's here. Everybody has gone through. Looking forward to that. Now Mark 7's calling my name to the left of me over here. Jimmy, just go ahead and open it. It'll be fine. No one will ever know.
Don't peek, man.
I'm not peeking, but you don't know how bad I want to open that. All right. We're going to wait.
Peeking just makes it worse. I did that with the Tusk Alien just to make sure there was no damage or anything, so we didn't have a bad surprise on the stream. And it drove me nuts for the whole day. Yeah.
I remember I got in that Jason Voorhees, and then I immediately went on vacation. It was just sitting there
the whole time, just like
yeah.
That is rough. It's rough.
Yeah. I got in the sideshow back row right before we went on vacation too. So for the holidays,
But you unboxed her first.
Yes, I did. Yeah, and I'm glad I did. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, no, mine was sitting in the box, and I didn't even get a look at.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. I had to get it out.
Yeah,
that's an actual life lesson. Don't peek.
Yeah, Alan, I hear your T2 bus is incoming pretty quick here.
The last I heard, it was floating its way across the Pacific. So hopefully soon.
Yeah, I think Todd tagged you and said that it's incoming here pretty quick. So
I legit thought that was Alan. I said that big box blocking his front door. I thought that was Alan, the one it had like a smiley face with a shocked look. It was, but I said if that was me, man, my wife would kill me. If she can't walk out her house, like, it don't matter what I'm collecting. She'd be like, "Yo, you're done."
Freddie, your wife's gonna see you just if she sees that box.
Oh my gosh! As long as they don't drop it in front of the door and block the driveway where she has to come out to drive,
Yeah.
I'm in the clear. That's why I said I gotta make sure I'm around and available at home when they're ready to drop it off, so I can open the garage and direct them inside. Don't leave it out. Come in the house.
Make sure it doesn't block the car.
Oh yeah.
That'll do it.
All right.
Yeah,
I think we gave everyone enough time. I want to tell everybody thank you very much for participating and joining Godlike Statues. These giveaways are literally community effort, every one of them. So they're all for you. So, Noah, without further ado, sir, you can go ahead and spin the wheel before I give it to the lucky winner.
All right, let's do it.
Good luck, everybody. Please be me.
Oh,
Hey,
Edwin.
all right.
Edwin Diaz. Congratulations.
Congratulations. He's got to pop up in the chat.
Edwin, let me know that you're here.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, got to claim it.
Yeah,
he was here. Yeah, he was here recently, so I think he should be.
Okay. We'll give him a few seconds here.
Must he entered it in and just immediately left?
Come on, Edwin, don't do this.
A couple minutes ago, yeah.
All right, I see somebody saying I'm here. Is that?
Yeah, well, that's not him.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this just a screen name?
I remember there was that one time that guy won, and everybody's like, "I'm Bob" or whatever his name was. Like,
It was Billy. Yeah, I'm Billy.
Billy. I'm Billy. That's what it was.
Hey, there we go.
Had like 5
Hey,
minutes.
there he is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Congrats, man.
okay. So, congratulations on the win, and message me on Facebook Messenger, and I will get you taken care of. Again, this was community effort for the community. God bless, man. I hope you enjoy it. It's for you.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
So, man, I will continue to do things for all of us. So, congratulations, as long as I can, of course. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, awesome giveaway. Let's bring up something that we were talking about today in our chat, and the community saw it too. And I want to know. I did want to just make a note of. I have already reached out to Queen Studios, and I want to get their thoughts. And I am waiting for a response too. So let me bring this up here real quick. Oh yeah, I have that on deck already. Let me bring this one up instead. Yeah, I did have some concerns because this is a piece that I am getting along with Alan. We're both getting this piece. And let me show it here. This was shown from a collector that just recently got this in. And I did post a side-by-side picture here of this is the Studios bell bust. This is the on the left is the actual prototype there, for advertisement. On the right is what collectors got in hand. There are more pictures that we're going to go over and go with here, but this is kind of a side-by-side comparison of both of them. And I'm going to get everybody's thoughts here, but you can kind of see, the comparison, but actually here you can kind of see a better look at the actual statue. I'll start with you, Noah. What do you think about this? And how do you feel it came out? Likeness? What do you think about this piece?
I mean, I think it looks pretty good. That kind of angled profile in this picture looks just a little bit different. I see what people are saying about the chest armor being a little bit light. It definitely looks like kind of like a flat gray. I do like the I don't know what you call it, kind of maybe a goldish color underneath the bat symbol with that texture. That does look pretty cool.
Yes.
But I mean, I think this looks pretty close to the prototype.
Okay.
But I totally understand why you guys would be critical of it. I mean, it's a really expensive bust. It should be perfect. So it's tough, man. I mean, like I said, at first glance, I think it looks fine, but I don't know, man.
I agree.
Like I said, I see what you guys are saying, but I've seen production pieces that were more off than this one. I think this one's pretty damn close. So
okay, that's fair. Brian, what's your thoughts on this piece?
I mean, if that's the actual color there, and that's not like a big bright light on there, or overexposure from the camera, which it doesn't look like it is because everything else up on top on the head looks fine. I think they got some issues there with that because,
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like anything where what you see on camera in the movie, they do color grading and things like that. So if you're expecting to get something that from what you see from what the actual prop looks like, because the actual prop could look very different based on the filming conditions. So if they're going for like realistic based off of the prop, and if this is what it is, I mean, I don't know. Then maybe it's more accurate than we believe it to be. But the way I would expect it to be is to be a lot darker than that.
Can you put the side by side back up, Jimmy?
I can.
And to Noah's point too, that kind of goldish underneath the symbol, I do like how that complements the gold in the logo underneath. Yeah, see that looks like it's supposed to be a lot darker.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard. I hate to say it, but it's so hard to trust the pictures from Queen just because it's such a professional photo that it's like I just feel like you can't I don't know, man. Because like for the I owned the Alita bust for a while. I thought the pictures from them looked kind of off. She looks kind of strange, but the actual production piece looked perfect. So I don't know, man. That's tough to say.
And the reason why I'm even bringing up the whole thing about accurate to the costume versus what you see on film, I mean the Halloween movies, the jumpsuit was a like a green color from the store, but in the movie it's blue. So some companies will try to do something that's very accurate to what it actually is supposed to be, and then what you see on film. I don't know anything about what this actually looks like, but I mean, what I've seen on film, and it's a hell of a lot darker.
It's black.
On the right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess my final thing, Jimmy, would just be if like would I cancel this because of maybe the color difference? Probably not. That's just my opinion because it's still a great bust. It has really, really good likeness. It's conceptually the same as your RDJ bust. So and you never know how it's going to look in your Magi case. So it might look just fine. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, he's Batman though. He's supposed to hide in the shadows. It's supposed to be dark.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think the face looks really good though.
Mm-hmm.
From what I'm seeing here. I don't know. Look, again, this is one picture. Who knows?
Yeah, it's not like they didn't like change
more
the hairline or anything either, so it looks the same hairline. Everything looks really close.
Okay.
And even the hair looks darker on the left hand side too. So maybe it's just there's just a light that's blasting on here that is just washing everything out. Who knows? I think you just need to see more pictures to really get an accurate comparison. If they're all washed out like that, then maybe there's a problem.
Stay on that last. Go back one, please, Jimmy. Okay.
Mr. Kiefer,
I have this on order, and I'm really disappointed.
Okay.
As I look at both of them, if you look at the sub base under the bust, the gold looks the same side by side.
Yeah.
The black sub base that's holding up the bust itself is black, and it's black on the prototype.
That's exactly what I was thinking, Alan.
Yeah.
All right. Great observation.
And the rest of it, that is not a hot light on there. It's the wrong damn color.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's enough for I think the face looks, the portrait to me looks okay. The hairline looks the way it does in the prototype. But
Sure.
If it's that far off, they got some blind people in QC. They need to check those people out and get some new ones, because that's enough for me to cancel my order.
Yeah. So, and just know that I've already reached out to John from Queen Studios, and I circled the base, I circled the armor, and I also sent him a separate picture with a side by side that actually uh, just to get his thoughts on what this looks like. And my also like when you're getting this ready to ship out, right? I would think they would have the picture of the prototype or the prototype there, and they're getting this ready to ship out. You would think they would look at that and say, "Yep, that's exactly right," or "Hey, that's not right. Let's fix that." So I don't know if that's the case or not, but it almost looks like Alan. They put this together, and they didn't paint it. The color is supposed to be the jet black. Like this is part of their primer. Is it just me, or is that just the
No, I
gray?
mean that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, I could be totally off. This could be um, a bad picture. I don't know. I don't think it is, but it could be. But what I do want to see is I want to see more in collector's hands. I want to see more photos, and I will bring up the video that was showed by NerdSphere on here,
Mhm.
and of the 1-to-1 because I know they did show this just a bit. So we'll bring that up.
Yeah, I reached out to the distributor that I got this from.
Okay.
Have not heard anything back.
Okay.
So that's usually not a good sign, but I'll wait and see.
Right. I'm going to ask some questions. I do remember this is that there's always this misconception right in the beginning that collectors will take pictures from overseas and they don't do a good job with it. Now, again, I see your point, Alan. It's almost obvious that it's wrong. However, I do want to see a bit more
I
before I
mean,
make.
if the sub base was also a light gray, like
Yeah.
then I would say, okay, there's something wrong with it. If the photo
Right.
was too hot, something, the lighting was too hot. But man, that sub base is perfectly black.
Sure.
And that looks
Jimmy,
good.
go to the
You know,
side by side.
I'm
So
looking. I'm looking at pictures of his actual costume on display at Warner Brothers, and
It's
it
black.
is. No, it's a little. It's a little lighter.
Is it?
Unless I'm crazy here. I don't. Here, I'm
Yeah.
going to send you a couple pictures.
I
You
have the
tell me.
JND. I have the JND 1/3 of this,
Yeah.
and it matches perfectly with the left hand prototype.
Okay.
So also what I'm seeing too is the little bat emblem on the left side it looks a little more goldish, not gold, like a dark brownish gold compared to the one on the right.
Yeah.
I do think there is a light issue with the one on the right, but I do think it's like more gray than it is black. So I think they messed up completely on that. And when I come to when I grade pieces that are this price, I grade them very hardly because it's a very expensive piece. Same thing that I do with J&D. So if J&D has things that aren't, what I always say about J&D in pieces that are this price, they has to be at least 95%. And if you're not 95%, then you're doing something wrong because they're expensive pieces. If there's like an $800 piece, if it's 90% or 85, like you can get away with that. But these pieces are very expensive, and they have to be very close to perfection. And I think they've definitely missed on the color on the outfit. And obviously, and this happens to like every 1-to-1 statue I see. The hair always looks way more poofy than it does in the production. Like the one on the left looks way more slick, and it looks like it has like hair product in it. The one on the
He
right
does.
looks like he kind of just woke up and put a little bit of water in his hair and like just did a little something that I do every morning. But the one on the left looks so much better with the hair, and the one on the right looks. And this is not just Queen, but this is like every
You
1-to-1
gotta
bust I
get.
see that
You,
comes
you got
out.
to get a hairstylist in there, man.
Yeah, but like, goddamn, why do we have to get a hairstylist with the $4,000 piece? That's what my point is. And I get your
I mean,
point,
the
like,
same
but
reason you got to wake up and put stuff in your hair, though. You know.
yeah, but like I said, my point is this: like these pieces are very. But I see J&D pieces and other mixed media pieces that have with with real hair, mixed media hair, and they look very good. So I don't know why on 1-to-1 bust they keep failing on the like shorter hair like this. It always looks way more poofy to me, at least. So this is not just this piece in general, but this piece has the same issue with the hair looks way more poofy.
Yeah.
I think the portrait, I think it would look better in person. Like the one on the left looks way better because of the lighting and the production touch they have on it, obviously. But the big thing is obviously, yeah. I was thinking about the eyebrows too. I saw that as well. The one on the right definitely looks black, and then the hair looks brown, and the other one looks black and black. So I don't know. Some about the hair and the face are perfection. Yeah, true, 100%.
It just
There's no
seems to
issue.
me.
Yeah, there's
It
no
just seems
issues
to
with that
me.
one, and there's issues with this one.
Yeah, it just seems to me the one on the right that it's very intentional that they painted it this way. The
Yeah.
fact that the black base, Alan, like you called out, and
Yeah.
some, like I said, some of these pictures I'm looking at, some of them are definitely overexposed. But it does look like the suit is a little bit more gray.
Yeah, and then like we were talking about the video, the first thing I did after I saw the pictures of this was went to that video because that's like in motion. You see how things are looking when it's moving. It's not just a picture. And it
Can we
looks
see
great.
that?
It's great. It's straight
Oh,
up.
it looked good. Okay.
No, I'm not saying it looks good. I'm saying it looks gray.
Oh,
Like,
it looked gray.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
So
you
it's
said
not
gray.
like it's not just the picture that looks gray. It's actually
Yeah, I got you. This
it
is
looks gray.
it's an intentional.
Are we going to pull up the video?
Yeah, let me do it.
Okay, cool. Because I'm curious
But-
too.
Yeah, I just think they missed. And like I said, when they're this expensive, you got to grade them harder. And this one, I think it's missed completely. So I'm
Yep.
sorry if you have some PO people. I feel very, very sorry.
Yeah,
Again,
Hopefully,
again,
it's amazing. Hopefully it's
again,
amazing.
though, unless this is intentional, because if this is the way the actual production suit is, and not what you see on screen, there is a difference there. You know.
Mhm. But I remember this is the Dark Knight Rises, correct? The third movie.
Oh, the Dark Knight, second
It's
movie.
the second one. Okay, and it's still dark. Yeah, he has a dark outfit. So
Well, my thing is, I ordered it based on their prototype.
Mhm.
Wait,
If they change the color to gray, then you know what? Let everybody know. It's not like, oh, surprise, we changed the color. Hope you like it.
yeah, it's
I
straight
think
up
this is
in the
a-
movie. It's
I
straight
think
up
it's a-
black. Yeah,
I mean, what's that, Marcos?
in the movie, it's straight up. It's just a black piece.
Look
Like
at the actual. Look at the costume photos if you can find some.
I've seen some, but the light's so bright on it, it makes it kind of look gray. I think, but I saw
I
the one-
know there is.
yeah, I see the one that you sent. So
Yeah. It looks pretty. I mean, I
But
know
that-
the one that I
that's
did send.
such
There
a-
is one that's very overexposed.
yeah, another one. I think the other one still even looks black. It's just the light still is a little bit different on that one.
But is it possible that they were going off of that, and when they took the prototype picture, you know, they had specific lighting to make it look like it was darker, and then when this collector got theirs in their collection, they have a lot of bright light on it, so it's really
I get it.
accentuating
But if
the
they
grayness.
did that, they just messed up. Then
This
this
is
is the production one, right? Yeah,
This is the one from Queen Studios being assembled right out of the box.
looks black.
So I just want to see if they show anything
Yeah,
else.
that looks black.
yeah, that was black.
Yeah, it does.
That's black. So
Yeah.
man.
But then, okay, so let's compare this.
Dude.
Okay, now hold up for a sec. I don't know if you can rewind, but if you
No.
look at the cowl with the portrait is black.
It
Yeah,
is
The rest of the armor looks gray. It does not match.
let's see.
I mean, I forget. Is his armor supposed to be completely pitch black, or is it just like a big mixture of grays and blacks throughout the whole thing?
Okay, I'm looking at like him in the suit, like in a pre-movie like release thing, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's a little bit gray, but it's a dark. There's a darker black, obviously, on the emblem, but the areas that are gray on the bust and everything, they're not that gray. They're definitely. I'll send a picture, I guess, to you guys, but
Mhm.
copy. It's definitely a lighter black, but it's black. It's it's not gray.
Yeah, that does look very. Yeah, all the color looks very similar on that one.
Yeah, in that picture, you can definitely see the gray on the
Ish.
top part underneath the black.
Now,
There's
I give you
no-
props on the portrait. I think the portrait looks great.
Hmm.
But that's just me. Again, artist subjective. Some people may like it, some may not. Okay, now watch when they put the head on. Oh, it's not cowled. Okay.
Alan, This looks darker. Well, that could be
This
the light.
This looks darker than what that photo looked like.
The cow definitely looks way blacker.
Way darker, doesn't it? Yeah, thanks, Marcos. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
that's
looks
that's
completely
straight
black
black.
right there. Yeah,
Mhm.
That's different.
Why does it
that
look?
looks completely black.
That looked weird with the unmasked head. It looked like his neck was a lot higher up.
Yeah, I was
That's
talking about
weird.
that last week.
I wonder if that's supposed to be that way.
Here's a picture of the Dark Knight all together here for the movie.
So you can see the cow and then the emblem are like kind of the same black, and then everything else it's a lighter black, but it's still black. It's not gray, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. You know, it's not gray.
Again, you're looking at a picture
Yeah.
that could have gone through some Photoshop too.
Oh,
you
for
know.
sure. There's no doubt. But I've
It's studio lighting, Photoshop, all that stuff.
for sure. But I've seen him like when he was on set as well, and it looked even darker on set. Like, you know, just like a photographer.
Yeah.
You know? So it's tough. It is tough. But for me, at least the pictures we got with that bust, it definitely looks. And like I said, it could be the lighting. It could be.
Here's what we need
But-
to do. We need to go to the Warner Brothers lot, go
There we
look
go.
at the costume in person, and then we can say.
No, we just need clarification from the company. I mean, there's enough people that are concerned
Like,
about it.
was it intentional or not?
Yeah, I mean, you send us some good actual production photos, so that we can see side by side what the prototype looks like next to the production. If it's close, then that's okay. But if it's that far off, then for me, it's not.
You know, I actually went to Warner Brothers. I wonder if that costume was there.
Let me show this here real quick.
It was even like see that the one, yeah. If you pull up those photos, the first one that Freddie sent is the one I saw too. Oh, this is the video of the 1-to-1 scale. Yeah. Now this one looks like gray as hell, man. I swear.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Yeah, this one looks like it's straight up gray. Looks like the Gray Knight, not the Dark Knight. You know, the Moody Knight.
The Dusk Knight,
Yeah, the Smoke Knight. You know.
the Smoke Knight.
I would
Yeah, it
really,
definitely looks grayish.
Look at his
Yeah.
little those little abs at the right at the chest, or not the chest, but like the lowest part of the abs are like very gray. This thing is crazy though. The armory, like, it's nuts.
I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, that gray and black together like that.
Uh-huh.
yeah, I agree.
It could be like I don't know. They could have, like I said, in the photos I sent, it looks like it is a lighter black, but it's not gray. And I think the issue is that it looks more gray than it does. Look at this. When they start picking it up, like, it just, I don't know.
No, at some point they're going to put that cowl. Now look how black this is when they put it on top of that gray statue.
Yeah, it's completely different. It's completely different. Look at that. That is bad. Oh my god.
That's
really-
definitely great.
That's horrible,
Yeah.
man.
That really shows how far off that paint job is.
I'm sorry for whoever got that. I really am.
Yeah, I'd be mad as hell.
Yeah, that thing is horrible. The armory looks still cool, but damn, that is not the second movie.
For $43,000, yeah, I'd be pretty ticked.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really good, so well sculpted, but
Not the right
it
color.
should all match together. It doesn't look like the armor color. Yeah, right there.
That is, look at the abs area. That's the worst part. It's so light. They only made 30 of them. That's crazy. Well, it's expensive. I get it, but
Yeah, it's crazy expensive.
I'm surprised they made 30. Honestly, of the Smoke Knight.
Smoke Knight.
Freddie, you haven't said much about this. What do you think, man?
It's kind of biting my tongue because
I
No,
know.
go for it, man. That's what you're here.
because I went on my phone because my app I can't really see the text on the computer, so I had looked on my phone, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel as angry as some people are in the chat right now. I'm one of those I'm a huge Dark Knight fan. Like the first of all, the movie itself is top 3, top 5 for me. You know those movies or shows, or you could just put on any time, like no matter what, cleaning, just bored or whatever. The Dark Knight is one of those. I can quote that whole movie. I love the Dark Knight. I love the Joker. Love everything. I watch it all the time. It's one of those. I won't say I'm an authority on it, but I've seen it 1,000 times, in and out, rewind, pause, everything. So when I saw this, I was actually I was very upset for the collectors, because this is a beloved trilogy movie, right? Even 20-something years later, we're still buying stuff from it. We love it, and for Queen Studios to kind of miss on this is very upsetting. And actually, let me tell you how much of a nerd fan I am with this movie. Before we got on the show, I actually I own the 4K, the actual 4K that has all 3 movies. I actually went to because you know how they do like the behind the scenes stuff or little takes and stuff like that. And in some of those, that's not the stuff that has gone through the movie grading with the color, because every movie, especially superhero movies, they all go through their grading depending on director, if it's Nolan or whoever. Some do darker, lighter, different tones in the movie. So just like with Brian said, you can't go based off of the movie, obviously, because they're doing different grading. If you watch Man of Steel, and the Man of Steel's bright blue and red suit, I know Marcos knows, Snyder with the color, right? He always darkens his stuff. So there's the Batman bright blue and red that you see, that it's supposed to be, it drowns out in the movie. So it's not till you look at the behind the scenes stuff, when they're filming and laughing and all this other stuff, that's when you actually see the true color of the suit, right? When they're filming. So I watched that for The Dark Knight.
Gosh, that is great.
And also, I looked at the pictures. You are correct, Alan. I'm telling you right now. First of all, as we can see, it is not supposed to be that gray at all. Is it a super dark black? No, it's not. It is black, but it's on the lighter side of black, but it's not gray tone like it is here. So I just feel messed up for the collectors, because if you're spending, what is it, $17,000 especially for this, I'm telling you right now, if I was a big time, if I had my big money like that and I was getting this because I'm a huge fan, like these guys are, I could tell they're fans, right? That suit better be correct. And I agree with you, Alan. Even if it's the bust, hey, money is money. If I'm spending $4 or $5 on a bus, especially for a property that I love as much as The Dark Knight and Batman, I'm telling you, that suit better be correct. If I pre-order and got that, I would have been so upset. There's no way. There's no way. That suit is not that bright.
Yeah,
it's not that bright. And it's upsetting. The portrait, I think is okay. Portrait is fine. Call it 90%. It's whatever. That suit, man.
That's a 50% suit, huh?
It's so. Look at this. There is no one on earth. You cannot. Anybody with 2 eyes, you cannot look at that and tell me Batman's suit is that. Even. Come on, man. Come on. There's no way. No. Christopher Nolan is not Zack Snyder. He's not darkening that thing from whatever the color is to that. We know Zack Snyder. He loves his dark, tone movies or whatever. Christopher Nolan don't do that. So you can't tell me. Now, if it was Zack Snyder, I'd have been like, yeah, it probably is that light. Because he loves to darken his stuff on film, so it looks extra black. But that's not Nolan. That's gray. That is great. Look how dark that cape is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
So I think I love Queen Studios, but I think they missed on this one. With the suit, I had collect the Hot Toys, and I'm telling you right now that even the Hot Toys, it's not this bad. It's actually it's black. I actually have the black. I have the Queen Studios behind me. They actually did a pretty good job with this one. I have the Queen Studios Batman right here. That suit. It's not gray. It's actually, they did a pretty good job. Now the J&D one is more accurate than the Queen Studios one I have here, but the Queen Studios did a pretty good job for their 1/3. And their 1/3 suit is better than their 1-to-1 right here. So I think they missed completely. And trust me, I'm not telling you the frustration that I have. I'm not, I'm trying to tone it down a bit, but I'm because I was actually thinking about getting this. And shout out to Battle Cat who convinced me about the Joker bust, and actually Mr. Popo too, because I spoke to him as well. He has the Joker bust as well. They both convinced me that's something I actually do want to get, and I was actually looking to pair that up with this, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, too bad.
Yeah. See,
I don't know.
you guys are all finding pictures.
And it's making it worse and worse every picture we find. My gosh.
But it's not this light. Like, even if you
not.
find the lightest picture, it is not this light.
There is definitely differences, but yeah, I agree with you. It's not this light.
Yeah. I wish I could actually play that 4K clip that I saw on the one that I have from the thing, with when they're actually like on he's on the wires and all this other stuff. It's not this light. I'm telling you right now.
On YouTube? It's
it is
not
not
on YouTube,
no.
right?
Oh, it should. Yeah, it should be. It should be on YouTube, but it is not this light. If I did the 1-to-1 like these guys, I wouldn't even take it out the crate. The moment I took the covering off and saw how light it was, I was like, this is going back.
$42,000.
For the whole armory, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I find it hard to believe they don't care. I would not have put that up. I would have, because if you put this up and he's like, I don't want it, you gotta.
Yeah. Alan said it right, man. They might have that may be people over there just blind or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know colors. Don't know colors. I don't know what it is, man. It's off, bro. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's getting worse and worse with look at that.
On a positive note, though,
on
a positive note, I do applaud them for actually doing it. Life size. But the cons for actually doing it, I applaud them with that, because this takes guts. Because not everybody, is doing 1-to-1s of these pieces. Hulk busters and 1-to-1 armory. So okay, he's so happy, man. That's a fan right there. He's so nerdy now. He's not even realizing his suit's not even the same color. I think that's.
I would say he's a blind fan. He's a blind fan. That's what he is. I'm kidding.
He's nerding out. I don't blame him, man. I would have played with guns too.
Dude, honestly, like if you get this piece, it's gonna be awesome. Like the armory piece, I'm saying, like if you get that, regardless, of, like it's awesome, because it's crazy. But I would still be mad as a picky collector of the suit color. It's just,
if I had that big boy money, I'm telling you, I would have gotten the 1-to-1 Joker and this one. I would have put them together. I'm a huge fan. I'm telling you, I'm a huge fan of the Dark Knight, and I love it. Like I would actually do that too. I would have gotten a life size of both, put them together, man.
Okay, so I just pre-ordered it like 3 days ago. I'm gonna need to see a little bit more. I'm also gonna wait for John's response from Queen Studios.
Yeah.
But if it's a lighter gray like that, I just don't think it's something that can be covered up to where you can display it properly. I think the gray will just come out. It'll shine out. And it doesn't look right to me. It needs to be dark jet black, just like the prototype. To me, that looks like it's more movie accurate. Somebody could argue saying, well, in the movie, it actually wasn't black. It was like more of a grayish black. Do you think anybody's going to know that? No. They're going to know that it was a dark jet black. They're going to know Batman as that. That's what I would look at. And not to mention, when you look at it, let's just say it wasn't all the way black. It should be darker than what it is. I'll just put it like that. That's probably the way to put it. And how much money? It's got to be almost perfect.
But Jimmy, they set the precedence, because like I said, right behind me in that dial, I love that dial. That's my favorite. I'm never getting rid of that. Their 1/3 statue. If you even look at what they did, it's not gray.
Yeah,
it is not gray.
Okay.
Even if you go online right now and just look up their 1/3 Queen Studios or whatever and compare the difference, it's black. It's not gray. So
copy paste.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how. I don't know if it's a factory. I don't know, but it should have went through QC, like Alan said. I don't know how you get to that variation between that black to that light cray, you know.
They're just doing my boy George.
So Queen released a version that's all black, and then they're releasing another version where they're changing it up and taking liberties.
Where did I see that at? Somebody else did that too.
Hmm.
You know,
I mean, at least be consistent if you're going for a certain, thing.
Just
so Ryan called it. I talked to Alan about this before the show. I called him, and
yeah, it's looking good right
this
about
could
now.
be a
To be honest.
possibility.
Yeah.
It could be a possibility. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do quite yet. But if that's the case, I may have to do that. I'm not convinced that's the one I'm going to get yet. I do know this is that if they don't fix it, the Bell Bus by Queen, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it.
Mm.
So if they say, "Oh no, this is the way it is," okay, well, enjoy it.
Would you be willing to lose the deposit on that, or would you just try to transfer it?
Well, I'll try to transfer that because this is what I would say. And I'm not a distributor. I'm pretty sure they'll take care of me. But when you're trying to purchase this, you're purchasing what you're looking at, and this did not come out exactly like what they were advertising. And that's be the argument I have. Listen, this is it looks nothing like what I was going to buy. So at this point out, this is what I would request, and I'd probably go with Infinity. I don't know yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I know I'd like one. But we're going to wait and see.
Perfect thing. I was just looking at Infinity Studios, like their production pictures in hand, and the production pictures are so much darker than the in hand, but the in hand still was black. It wasn't gray. Like it wasn't.
Because when you picture Batman, I don't think people would complain if it was a shade blacker. You get what I'm saying? I don't think anybody would really complain, too much.
But
because it's Batman, right?
Yeah.
But
my point was though the production for Infinity Studios was like a jet black all the way around because they do the touch ups and all that.
Yeah, I know what you're
But
talking
the in hand actually looked like the real Batman suit, like in the movies. Like it was a little bit lighter, but it still looked black. That's one of the things. The amount of times we said black this show in the past 30 minutes is hilarious. We said it about 30,000 times, man.
I was gonna say, I think we've picked this to death.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna bring up the Bell Bus from Infinity. It's funny because I see a picture from in-hand photos and it looks different. You know what? Hang on a second. Let's look at something real quick. That's not the best picture.
I like the portrait on the Queen Studios though a little better than Infinity.
It is better, a lot better.
I think they nailed it. Queen nailed that likeness.
I do too, Freddie.
Better to me,
So the only option is if it's going to come in gray like that is to have it repainted.
Yeah, like to me, this one it looks fine, but I prefer the likeness better on the Queen.
I always joke about the George W. Bush thing. This one looks more Bush.
Well, if you look at the armor here, it's definitely darker.
It's
darker than the Queen Studios one, right? But
for sure, there's still some contrast between the cape though and the suit.
Sure.
So it's just not to the extreme that what Queen is doing.
Yeah.
Well,
that hairline looks completely different on that one.
Yeah, and take a look at this is like from a collector that has it in hand and looks like he's selling it, by the way. But look at the armor that he.
Wait. You're talking about the Queen one, and he's selling it already?
No,
the Infinity.
Just get the Infinity Bus.
He was quick on it, huh? He was quick.
See how it has a touch of gray to it? It doesn't look exactly black.
Yeah, but that's fine. That looks good.
God, the hair is different on that.
Hair is horrible.
Well,
that's the one that has that big indention in the hairline too.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
I say just stick with the Queen, Jimmy. That's my opinion. It's not my money, but I say stick with the Queen. I don't know. I just think it's
123.
I don't think it's as big of a deal. I think it matches perfectly with the RDJ bust, and it is a little grayer, but I think the average person walking by seeing that would never notice.
Yeah, it's not going to be me walking in your office.
Yeah, and even the gold kind of texture on the Queen, like underneath the bat symbol, like that really pops. Where on the Infinity one, it just looks kind of more muted. It almost looks like they just spray can the whole thing black, and that was it. So that's just my opinion.
Well, I'm gonna have Ellen spray paint mine. And,
I got a whole case of black Krylon here, no problem.
All right.
Okay, so y'all saw those pictures I just posted. Look at this one.
Jimmy, you should still ask yourself though, what would
that's how
Alan
he-
do? He'd get
That's
both.
how, dude. That's how he did it in the movie. He took a can of black Krylon and just spray painted.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I remember that. So this looks jet black, the whole thing. I mean, it really does.
Actually, those pieces on his chest,
Harris. Yeah.
the top part is supposed to be black. The bottom part is supposed to be more of a carbon fiber look,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a goldish. It has a little bit of a goldish look to it.
Eyes like
The only company I've seen perfected that suit, my opinion, is the J&D 1/3. If you look at that J&D 1/3 suit, it is literally, to me, how it should be. You actually see the actual real life production stuff. You know, that J&D, man, they credit to them. They knocked that suit out the park.
Yeah, and no, like you
No,
said,
1/3.
man, I know we talked about this a long time ago. That hair, someone's phone.
So,
That hair, you're fine. That hair is horrible in this one. Though. It's so bad.
stupid phone.
Amber Alert.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, I got one too.
Yeah, we all do. I don't know. I'm with Noah though. If you're gonna get one of them, I say stay with Queen, even though it looks, like the Gray Knight.
yeah, that likeness just looks different. I
It's
don't
so
know.
much better. It's so much better the likeness on the other one.
Damn, Freddie, you're not kidding, man.
And then-
This J&D one looks great.
Their suit, to me, that suit is 100%,
Yeah.
perfection.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
they even nailed that kind of gold underneath the symbol too. It's just
Yeah.
it looks really good.
Yeah, that's the one I have displayed next to the
Yeah.
bath pod.
It's better than any Hot Toys, any 1-to-1 bust that I've seen. J&D nailed that. And again, this is only taking it from like me. Like I said, I've seen that movie 1,000 times. So I'm just saying, like when I see that suit, I'm in awe. I wanted to get that, but I decided to go cheap. Nah, playing. I wanted to pair it with the dial so it could fit, and I love the dial, so I did that. So I was fine with that.
Yeah, and it looks good.
Yeah.
Alan, if I end up getting the Queen and there's no changes, I may just have it painted. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I just don't know. But I like
you
the
just
Queen.
would. I mean, if you still go with it, see what it looks like in person. I mean, again, we're looking at video and we're looking at pictures. You're not seeing it in person.
Right.
If it looks good in person, then you're golden. And if it's a little bit off, you play with the lighting a little bit, get it the way you like it.
Mhm.
In your setup.
Just turn all
Yeah.
the lights off.
I'm about to say, turn off the lights. off.
Don't even worry about lights. Just turn it on.
Alan, I need you to come over to my house with a can of spray paint.
Oh, man.
Well, you know what? That it just. I can't tell you how peeved I am right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we're looking forward to it.
It's like those stories that Mark was telling me when he goes to the club all the time. His young self, and in the dark, in the club, because it's always dark in the club, and they be having those fluorescent lights. And then you can even told me them stories. You walk out with the person, and then you walk out with the light, and you're like, whoa. Let's go back in the club where it's dark.
They usually do that with me. They're like, oh shit, never mind, I gotta go.
I remember those days. I love that what Ryan was saying. He's like, is anybody doing shots every time somebody said black in the past 30 minutes?
I would be absolutely blacked out right now.
I'd have alcohol poisoning.
Thank God I'm not drinking tonight. Yeah,
It's okay. It's okay. We talking about Batman. It's all right.
Well, let's move on from Batman. This was announced by Prime One. They showed the Kratos 1/3 scale statue. So the second I saw this, I thought of one person only. I thought of Noah, and I was wondering if Noah was going to end up getting this piece. Let me just say, I really love this statue, but man, that light up head that he wears on his the eyes light up on the head that he's
Mimir. Yeah.
I thought that was super cool. Just an amazing statue. I love all the switch outs. Just a great piece. I know you're a fan of this character, Noah, but the ultimate version was $18.99. Regular version was $15.99. I of course would go with the ultimate, but I mean, what was your thoughts on this, Noah? Did you like it? What did you think of it?
I think it looks pretty good. I was considering this when they announced they were going to do a 1/3 Kratos.
Okay.
I'm not crazy about the pose on this. I'm not sure why.
Okay.
And though I think Kratos himself looks amazing. there's something about the base I don't like. I'm not sure. It's just kind of messy. It's kind of like looks like a cake or something like that. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's just
There's a
it's
lot. There's a
weirdly
lot
shaped
going
the way
on.
they've like molded it.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I think I'm out on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna save my money for the Doom: The Dark Ages. I think.
Oh, that'd be cool, man.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. This is another game. I did enjoy this. I didn't make it super far in this game. I think I maybe made it like 12, 13 hours, something like that, and then just
Farther
got
than me.
sidetracked. But
Wow.
Man, you guys didn't get into this one? I loved this.
I don't know, man. I played the first God of War so much that when this one came out, I kind of like lost steam for it a little bit, I think.
Okay.
And maybe
the-
that's it because I had never played a God of War game before. This was my first
gotcha.
one that I
Okay.
played, and
I
I
played the
loved
OG.
it.
the
I thought it was
original.
incredible.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah.
No, he looks like your twin, man, with the beard and everything.
Right, I know, yeah.
Yeah.
But and I already had the quarter scale version from Prime 1 for quite a while. I had it for probably a year and a half, 2 years. So
Okay.
I've already had a Kratos, so I don't know, man. Like I said, the pose, it could be maybe a little bit better, but I don't know. There's something about the way they shaped everything in the base that I can't quite tell exactly what's going on. And it's also too because I don't think I made it to the part in the game with this like dragon fish creature. So, but yeah, and I see you row down there. I see you like it more than the previous one. In a way, I kind of agree with you. That one was kind of hard to display in a way. I had it with the Balder diorama as well, and so I kind of had them facing each other. So I do like how this one is kind of more of a standalone. But yeah, I don't know. It's something about that base. It's a little too tall, I think. I wish it was a little bit shorter and a little bit simpler. And I think I would have maybe gone for this.
And you just don't like that Captain Jack Sparrow pose, I guess you're saying, like the little.
Yeah, man,
pirate.
it's tough. Yeah, although
what
like
do you
the
guys-
swap outs of the weapons look awesome. The paint looks incredible on this too. But I don't know, man. Just something about it just doesn't do it
What
for
do you
me.
think about what do you think about the price point, Noah?
Yeah, it's I don't know, maybe a little bit high, but
Okay.
I don't. But like I said, when you have a base that's that crazy, I can see why the price would be a little higher. There's a lot of different variation in color there, and
And the
the
switch
scope
outs
looks
too.
really, really detailed. But
He's like
Yeah.
he's like 40 inches tall too. I mean, it's
Yeah,
big.
it's big.
This is gonna have a presence.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. So it's with all the swap outs, I think price is okay. I mean, what was the Paul
Paul
Atreides?
Atreides.
Was that that
About
was
the same. It's about
yeah,
the
about
same.
similar. Yeah. So I mean, this one's got a way more detailed base than that one does. So I don't know, man. Yeah, I love the spear and the shield. That's really cool. But
So do you like this more or less than the diorama that they did?
I like the
Oh,
I like Kratos's look way better in this. I don't like the armor they chose for the quarter scale. I know
Okay.
they did the Valkyrie armor variant later, but
Yeah.
but yeah, they I can't remember, was it a Valdi's armor or something like that. It was just like a translucent green with like it looked like very messily hand painted over it. I wasn't crazy about the armor on the quarter scale, so I like that this is just his regular leather armor.
Mhm.
With some mixed
so-
media too.
Yeah, with little mixed media. So I like the armor on this better, but the base, I just like I said, I guess I just don't quite get it because I haven't made it that far in the game.
No,
So-
I think from when you mentioned it a couple conversations ago,
Mhm.
and I agree with you now as I see it rotating. I don't think the pineapples. I think you
Yeah.
mentioned it before. I agree with you.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. I don't know.
Well, no, I did play the game, and I don't even remember this character, but
Oh, really? Yeah.
it was a while ago when I played it.
I mean, it's I don't know. Maybe that it's so colorful.
I like it.
I think it looks great as a statue, but it just doesn't feel like God of War to me with the
Okay.
base. I don't know. It looks too whimsical.
Feels like
and,
a Monster Hunter world.
I don't know.
Everybody-
Yeah.
I think these monsters might have I think there might have been multiple of them on this one particular level that they're
Mhm.
representing here, because I do remember the pineapples,
Mhm.
but I don't remember a particularly big boss. But it was a while ago.
So-
My memory's terrible these days.
I will say though, with this whole line they're doing, they're knocking the porches out of the park though. Like,
Oh,
on
yeah,
this
for sure.
elite. What is it called? Real elite master line. Like that,
Yeah.
I've said it. The Paul Atreides is probably the best. I'm not even joking. The best likeness I've seen on anything, sculpted or non-sculpted. That thing is like looks just like him.
Mhm.
This one too looks just like obviously Kratos. I just don't have. I'm not a big God of War fan. I've played the games. I don't know why I finished them because I never like really enjoyed them that much either.
Yeah.
But I think the statue looks good. It, like Noah said, though, it is very tall. So, but I think the price is actually really good because I think they're doing something specific with this line. Like there's like they have their own factory or something like with specific people that are painting this and making these statues like this line, like these lines. I think they said that in the showcase. Could be wrong, but if they're having like a specific people do these like in like the in hand ones, that's a good thing if the pricing is that in that range. And like I said, the portraits look amazing so far, but the base is definitely busy. Like I think that's a waterfall at the base.
It
Right?
does.
It's
It does
water.
look like a
Yeah, it looks like a
waterfall.
waterfall.
Okay. I didn't know if it was another monster. I just couldn't see honestly. But
Can,
it's like
can, can somebody tell me? Because I'm not sure. I don't know if it's just me. What's the difference of the bus and the portraits? They both look the same to me.
Maybe one has a slightly like raised lip or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I thought the portraits were really good on the quarter scale too. So this is an upgrade, I think, a little bit. But I thought the quarter scale looked great too. So
It looks like he's got his mouth open in one slightly, and the other one is completely closed.
Okay.
Maybe is that what I think that's what I'm saying.
That's too far from me. I can't see.
yeah, mouth's open. Yeah, I do like the spear on this though. It is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's how I would pose it.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just a complicated one for me. Yeah,
It kind of reminds me of a Berserk base. I mean, there's kind of a storytelling aspect to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So does anybody see this one coming home?
not for me, man.
Okay.
I love the game, but I don't love it enough to spend this kind of dough.
I understand. I know you're saving up for that that nemesis for your other dioramas. Just kidding.
Yeah, on the resale market.
With a resale, yeah. So I think it's a great piece on Prime One. It's not for me, but Noah, I definitely can understand what you mean by that base being a little all over the place. I think it should have been something a little different. Yeah, it gets lost. Whatever they're trying to whatever they were trying to accomplish there, I feel like it got lost a little bit.
You know, this was a level where you're in a boat and you're going to all these different like island sections.
Right.
That's kind of an interesting choice because I don't think that was the best level in that game. Personally, of course, you know, it's all subjective. But there was a lot of stuff that was surrounding snow in that particular game. I feel like they could have really done a lot of really cool stuff with that.
Yeah,
but no, you got Brian.
That's what I loved about the original Prime One Dio, the quarter scale, was the you know, they had the tree, especially with Baldur, they had like the really gritty like trees and coming around it and the roots and yeah, all the snow and everything, and that just felt really God of War to me. And even though I understand that this base is like the vibe of like part of the vibe of the new game, it just I don't know, it just looks like a beach vacation kind of thing more so than like, you know, than like that rough gritty like
I just don't
environment.
remember. I don't remember this level being particularly a standout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lane was asking, what do we think maybe next month will be Alien Pre-order? You know what? I can honestly see that happening. I think it'll be here before you know it. So
I was gonna say you'll know when 3 of the people on this panel do the pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Also,
definitely gonna order.
Brian, remember you said that the snow base, like they should have snow base. You got to pay $500 extra for that, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Little pixie dust right there at the bottom, baby.
A little more for some undercoating.
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
That's crazy.
You got to think. You know, like from.
I can definitely see that. Well, we're at the 2-hour mark. I want to thank everybody for joining us this evening, but also the winner of tonight's PSN card, make sure you message me on Facebook. I'll be happy to take care of you. Look for a live unboxing tomorrow at 8 p.m. I will post it tomorrow morning for the Iron Man Queen Studios Battle Damage version, 1/3 scale. I look forward to doing that. We'll be giving away a $2,000 statue coming in the future from another sponsor. Be on the lookout for that. I cannot wait to do that. Congratulations to the winner this evening, as well as the Alan Kiefer Award is very strong. So we'll be giving away a trophy and a Nintendo Switch Lite. I still can't believe that. It's going to be great.
Biggest gamer.
We're going to be talking. We're going to be promoting that more in the chat in the channel. Thank you everybody for supporting us. I will see you in the chat tomorrow as we do our live unboxings for Queen Studios Iron Man March 7. Until then, stay godlike, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Peace.